So the next God of War PlayStation 5 game, Sony confirms new event plans and the great PlayStation 5 Pro Graphics Showcase. Those are the stories you're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, are you picking up Ghost of Yotei day one or not? The game has already recently gone gold, so congrats to the team, of course, for making it to this point. This means they're locked in for that October 2nd release date, and I'm excited to play it with every video they keep dropping. So comment below yes or no if you're getting Ghost of Yotei day one or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Sony confirms plans for their next event. Reading from Push Square, Sony has announced it's bringing a playable PlayStation 5 demo for Ghost of Yotei to next month's Tokyo Game Show as part of a preliminary lineup for the event. Marvel Token Fighting Souls will also be there, along with live-streamed events and special giveaways. This year's PlayStation booth will allow visitors to experience a wide range of PlayStation content, including early access to new titles scheduled for release on PlayStation 5, such as Ghost of Yotei and Marvel Token Fighting Souls, the Japanese PlayStation blog post reads. Visitors will also be able to experience developer talking events on an adjacent stage and a variety of exhibits. In addition to the playable games, Sony will have a stage showcasing the full appeal of upcoming new titles. These events will be live streamed on the PlayStation YouTube channel. Attendees can also take part in giveaways to earn stickers from the 30th anniversary collaboration with Yosabi. Hopefully I said that correctly. So this is just the initial list. I assume when Sony does their potential state of play or showcase in September, this list will grow for Tokyo Game Show. The last part about them streaming a stage where they're showcasing upcoming titles and this will be live streamed on YouTube is interesting. I don't think I've seen them doing something like that last year, so I'm curious what this will be like. Either way, I hope Sony shows off some good stuff next month at the possible State of Play or Showcase event. I hope First Party shows up there outside of Sorrows, which will most likely be there. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the next God of War PlayStation 5 game. So for years now, we've been seeing job listings that continue to reference needing experience with God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok's combat systems. We know there are two teams over at Sony Santa Monica, one that was working on God of War Ragnarok, and the other was Cory Barlog's team, which have been working on a game since 2019. Jason Schreier says the game that Cory is working on is not a new IP, but feels like a new IP. Reports also turned down it being a potential licensed title. Some people believed it could have been, another Marvel license or some third-party license that, Sony Santa Monica is taking over. But what this means, this is a PlayStation IP. So it's either something that Sony Santa Monica has worked on before, an IP that they have, which is not much outside of God of War, honestly, or it's something God of War related. We've had the theory that this could be the Atreus game, where it's an open world game and feels brand new compared to previous God of War titles, and this is probably what Jason meant, that it's an existing IP, but it could feel new because it's a new take on the franchise. So that's why it feels like this could be the Atreus game. I've said I don't know how happy I'd be to know that Cory has been working on an Atreus game for over 6 years. I remember one of the leakers' reactions being meh at first. That's how they felt. Then they saw some of the game, and that made them excited for what's coming from Cory's team. So that's something there. We have another job listing today that I honestly hope is related to the second team working on what I hope is the next Kratos-focused God of War. I say that because they're still looking for combat designers, and I hope Cory's game is, of course, much closer to release considering how long it's been in the works. This new role is for a senior combat designer, and it asks for this in the preferred experience section. Candidates who are fluent with the combat design choices, systems, mechanics, and enemies in God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. So they're clearly working on more God of War. There's been too many job listings similar to this, but when it comes to the Cory game, if that's the Atreus game, I really hope we see it in the near future, because that thing has been in the works for so long, over 6 years at this point. But you guys let me know if you'd play an open world Atreus game or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, the PlayStation 5 Pro Great Performance Showcase. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Pixel Wizards Digital Foundry have revealed that Resident Evil Requiem and Pragmata run at a solid 60 FPS with full ray tracing features on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Both games are powered by the RE engine, which has been responsible for Capcom's biggest titles since the release of 2017's Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So this is exciting stuff, because for a while when it came to the PlayStation 5, it had ray tracing, but it's been using partial ray tracing, where some features of ray tracing are implemented. Here, Digital Foundry are saying the full suite of ray tracing features are on display on PlayStation 5 Pro, running at 60 FPS. This is exciting because that brings more lifelike visuals when this game launches early next year. I also wanted to highlight the difference where they showcase both ray tracing and path tracing side by side. This is what I hope the PlayStation 6 brings. Path tracing is going to provide a solid jump in visuals and realism when it comes to lighting. I'm looking forward to both of these titles and happy to hear they seem to be taking proper advantage of the PlayStation 5 Pro. But you guys let me know if you're looking forward to Resident Evil 9 or Pragmata, or neither. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. As it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with the power of PlayStation. This is in reference to the PlayStation 5 Pro, which, just as a refresher, next year is set to bring an upgraded version of PSSR using FSR4 tech. So the PlayStation 5 Pro is just set to improve more and more as, the years come by, leading, of course, towards the PlayStation 6, which is clearly launching in late 2027. But before then, it's still 2 years plus away, so I'm excited to see the developments for the PlayStation 5 Pro, and it's exciting to see developers start using it, to a fuller potential, like what we're seeing here with Resident Evil 9 and with Pragmata, which, I'm looking forward to both of those, and more so Resident Evil 9, but both of those titles. But I'm excited. If you guys are as well, destroy the comment section with the power of PlayStation, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.